What's up, comic comrades? Has your watch count of Multiverse of Madness gone to double digits yet? Mine almost has. While watching, I was wondering, wait, what about those Illuminati who got slaughtered by Wanda like a bunch of D-listers? Oops, spoilers, I guess. Their variants have to show up in future movies, right? Marvel wouldn't just kill them for no reason, right? After all, they're not Quicksilver.
You didn't see that coming.
Let me tell you where I think they will pop up in the upcoming movies. You just stay tuned to the end of the video and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Illuminati means a lot of things to many people, but the idea remains the same across the word's myriad of uses. Somewhere, a small group of influential people is responsible for determining the outcome of global events, and the rest of us are left to live with their decisions. While this is likely false in the real world, that's not the case in the world of Marvel Comics, where the Illuminati is a narrative reality. With the release of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, the group's existence is now a crucial part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In Madness, we are introduced to what is likely just the first version of the Illuminati, when Strange travels to an alternate reality in a scene that has several momentous reveals. In the timeline of Earth 383, Karl Mordo became the Sorcerer Supreme, while Maria Rambeau gained the powers of Captain Marvel instead of Carol Danvers. Even more exciting is seeing Hayley Atwell's Peggy Carter take over the Vibranium Shield to become Captain Carter. The other members of the Illuminati came from even farther away, homaging the past of Marvel cinema before the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and teasing what's yet to come. That's why we have Patrick Stewart coming back as the leader of the XMen, Charles Xavier, and Anson Mount returning to the role of the Inhuman King, Black Bolt. Lastly, Marvel Studios heard the crowd and turned John Krasinski's Reed Richards fan casting into a reality. And while the lack of screen time and total decimation may have diminished the Illuminati's presence, I highly doubt that they were introduced only to be slaughtered. This was, but don't quote me on it, an introduction to characters whose multiversal variants will play a role in forming and running the Illuminati in the MCU going forward. After all, this was only the Illuminati from one universe. There are an infinite number of universes, including the MCU's main one. And as such, there is an equally infinite number of characters who could form a different roster of the Illuminati in the main timeline. The MCU is reportedly planning to introduce some of the characters we saw in Multiverse of Madness in future phases. From a Fantastic Four reboot to the introduction of the mutants, the main timeline will soon have its own Reed Richards and Professor Charles Xavier. Let's take a look at what could be next for the Illuminati in the MCU. It appears more than likely that we will be reintroduced to some of the heroes from the Illuminati that appeared in Multiverse of Madness. The question is, will it introduce variants of the same heroes we saw in the movie? Or will we be introduced to a new version of the Illuminati? In Multiverse of Madness, the Illuminati lived in a timeline called Earth 838. In Marvel Comics lore, the Illuminati from Earth 616 consist of Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, Namor, Professor Xavier, and sometimes Black Panther. Namor is rumored to be appearing in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Additionally, the stage is being set to introduce the Fantastic Four and the X-Men. Iron Man probably won't be part of the team, given his heroic sacrifice in Avengers Endgame. And nothing has been reported yet about bringing in humans into the MCU fold, so there is a chance they'll be substituted with other powerful heroes. Black Panther.
Wakanda forever!
Rumors have circulated for some time now that actor Tenoch Huerta is attached to Black Panther: Wakanda Forever as Namor the Submariner. Huerta recently fueled some of those rumors when he revealed that he is currently in the same location as the film's production. Rumors concerning Namor have circulated since summer 2021, following an unconfirmed report suggesting the Submariner and fellow Atlanteans Namora and Atuma. It was reported that Mabel Cadena was cast as Namora and was spotted in Atlanta, where much of Wakanda Forever's filming took place. Namor, created by Bill Everett, debuted in 1939's Marvel Comics issue 1. On top of being the King of Atlantis, the character is also a mutant. And though Namor and Black Panther have been allies in the comics, Atlanteans have also frequently warred with Wakanda. It is uncertain how their relationship will be depicted in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, should the rumors turn out to be true. Both Namor and Black Panther have their history with the Illuminati, so I wouldn't put it past Marvel if we get our first look of the new Illuminati in Wakanda Forever. Maybe Shuri will join them, since she will be the focus of the movie. Secret Invasion. With the MCU set to release a Secret Invasion series on Disney+, this could be what sets the stage for the formation of the Illuminati. In Marvel Comics, the Illuminati was formed after the Kree Skrull War. With an upcoming show that we know will feature Skrulls, could this be the catalyst for the formation of the Illuminati in the main MCU timeline? Nick Fury's wealth of knowledge and experiences accumulated over their long-spanning career of espionage is vital and should be respected in the eyes of the Illuminati. The former head of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the founder of the Avengers has many connections, a lot of those being with governments around the world. Armor Wars and Ironheart. Those are two Disney Plus shows that heavily rely on Tony Stark's legacy, and since he is gone, who better than his wife to replace him? Pepper Potts may seem like an odd choice to add to the Illuminati's roster, but there are certain qualities that no one else possesses in this lineup that she would be able to bring to the table. Being the wife of the late Tony Man, there are qualities and ideals that she would have most likely adapted from the genius himself. She may have only donned the rescue armor once during the climactic battle of Avengers Endgame, but she seemed to be in absolute control of the suit and its arsenal. Her role as CEO of Stark Industries gives her a huge insight into the business and the technology developed within the company, and could provide a wealth of sci-fi tech, crucial elements that would help the Illuminati to thrive. The Marvels. With Earth 838's Doctor Strange ending the Illuminati with Captain Marvel in the form of Monica Rambeau on the team, it would make complete sense for Carol Danvers' Captain Marvel to be a member of Earth 616 Illuminati, but not for this reason alone. Her powers and abilities are extremely potent, originating from the Tesseract, aka the Space Stone, making her one of the most powerful MCU heroes. Captain Marvel is a Kree-human hybrid and has spent a lot of time off-world. All of these properties make Carol Danvers' Captain Marvel the best candidate to represent the intergalactic interests in the Illuminati, being the point of contact between Earth and other planets throughout the universe. Fantastic Four reboot. Yes, the MCU has a Fantastic Four film announced back in 2019, in development. Despite not having John Watts, director of the Spider-Man trilogy, on board, the Fantastic Four is still likely to hit the silver screen in the next few years. And while that may seem like a lifetime for movie fans, we could see the Fantastic Four appear in other MCU films before appearing in their own. Regardless, this could be another path leading to the formation of the Illuminati. X-Men reboot. There are no official plans at Marvel Studios regarding their reboot of the X-Men franchise, but it's probably a safe bet that Kevin Feige will not leave money on the table, considering how beloved and lucrative the Fox franchise was, and especially considering their leader had a cameo, albeit brief, in Multiverse of Madness. While that Charles Xavier met a gruesome end, he is ultimately a variant Charles Xavier, therefore not from the main MCU timeline. We have yet to meet Charles Xavier from Earth 616, and when we do, it may be once again in his capacity as the leader of the Illuminati. What If Season 2? What If presented an infinite amount of possible realities in Season 1. Season 2 could spend an episode exploring the Illuminati and how they were formed. While they may not be in the main MCU timeline in What If, fans would most likely still love to see an animated Professor X alongside an animated Reed Richards, Captain Carter, Black Bolt, and Captain Marvel. Even Iron Man could potentially join the squad in What If, in a reality where he didn't make the heroic sacrifice. Moreover, fans have already been introduced to a few animated versions of the Illuminati whom we saw in the Multiverse of Madness. Professor X has appeared in multiple animated X-Men shows, and Captain Carter herself was a new character created specifically for What If Season 1. We will find out soon enough when the second season of What If makes it to Disney+. Secret Wars, anyone? The creation of an MCU Illuminati, albeit slightly altered from its comic book origins, along with the specific mention of incursions, provides perhaps the clearest evidence yet that the MCU is trending towards some version of Secret Wars as its next endgame-level event. It could be an opportunity to combine existing MCU cast members alongside any actor who previously starred in a Marvel movie. So think No Way Home, but on steroids. Want to see Bradley Cooper's Rocket Raccoon?
Don't call me a raccoon!
Riding alongside Nick Cage's Ghost Rider, or Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man team up with Ben Affleck's Daredevil? Could Disney convince Hugh Jackman to come back for one last pop of the claws? That is the appeal of Secret Wars in a nutshell. And these are just a few ways in which the Illuminati could return to the MCU in its main timeline. Still, the creative team at Marvel could find another reason for forming this powerful group of overwatching superheroes that has been beloved by fans of Marvel Comics since their first appearance in 2005's New Avengers Issue 7. With a multiverse of possibilities, there is no telling what Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios have planned for this group of heroes, and I for one cannot wait to see it. What do you make of all of this? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Peace out!